Bali, emerald rice paddies, turquoise waters, and a culture that pulses with life. But is this paradise only for the wealthy? I set out to discover if you can experience Bali's magic on a budget, immersing in its culture, landscapes, and vibrant energy without breaking the bank. This journey is about finding hidden gems, eating well for less, and uncovering authentic experiences that don't cost a fortune. We'll explore from the surf-lined south to the tranquil heart of Ubud, proving the best travel moments aren't about money spent. Join me as we navigate lively streets, serene temples, and unforgettable sunsets, sharing every tip and discovery for your own affordable adventure. The real Bali awaits. Let's begin. Our adventure begins the moment we land at Ngurah Rai International Airport, greeted by the scent of frangipani and the hum of Denpasar. From here, Bali's diversity unfolds: surf beaches in the south, each with its own vibe, and the spiritual calm of Ubud inland. We'll show you how to enjoy these hot spots without falling for tourist traps, finding local warungs and hidden gems. Beyond the coast, we'll connect with Bali's soul: temple ceremonies, artisan traditions, and the peace of rice fields. This isn't just a travel vlog, it's a deep dive into Balinese life, meeting locals and chasing adventure at every turn. Get ready to immerse yourself in the full spectrum of Bali, on a budget. Our first stop, Bali's legendary southern coast, where Kuta's waves welcome surfers of all levels. Surf lessons here are affordable, and the joy is in the trying, whether you're catching waves or just soaking up the vibrant beach culture. Seminyak, just up the coast, offers a more polished vibe, but the beach remains open to all. Here, sunsets are the main event. Locals and travelers gather, cold drinks in hand, to watch the sky transform. No luxury hotel needed. The sand and ocean views are free for everyone. These beaches prove that Bali's magic is accessible no matter your budget. Sometimes the best moments are simply shared sunsets and the sound of the surf. Heading inland, we reach Bali's iconic rice terraces, lush, green, and steeped in tradition. Tigalalang's terraces, shaped by the ancient Subak system, are a living testament to harmony with nature. For a small donation, you can wander these fields, supporting the local community and experiencing peace away from the crowds. Arrive early for golden light and tranquility, before the tour buses roll in. Venture further to discover quieter terraces and family-run warungs with stunning views. The real magic? Stepping off the beaten path for authentic, affordable experiences. Bali's green heart is full of secrets for the curious traveler. Think Bali's beach clubs are just for luxury travelers? Think again. Many clubs in Canggu and Seminyak are free to enter. Just buy a drink and enjoy the pool music and sunset. We lounged on beanbags, sipped fresh coconuts, and soaked up the vibe for the price of a single drink. As the sun sets, the atmosphere is electric, a shared moment of awe, accessible to all. Prefer something simpler? Local warungs on the sand offer cold beers and million-dollar views for a fraction of the price. Some of our best evenings were spent here, feet in the sand, chatting with locals and travelers alike. In Bali, the best seat for sunset is often the simplest one. Beyond Bali's beaches and rice fields lies a captivating spiritual core. We visited Uluwatu Temple, one of the island's most dramatic and revered places. Perched on a towering sea cliff about 70 meters above the Indian Ocean, this temple is breathtaking. Walking along the clifftop paths, the views are spectacular. The resident macaque monkeys add a playful but slightly tense vibe. Uluwatu is famous for its sunset views. The sky erupts in fiery colors, casting a warm golden light. We watch the famous Kikak fire dance. The soundtrack comes entirely from the chanting voices of over 100 male performers. Watching this powerful cultural performance in such an epic setting was the perfect way to end our visit. To understand Bali, look at the details of daily life. Everywhere you'll see hand-woven baskets made from palm leaves, filled with colorful flowers, rice, and incense. These kanang sari are the physical expression of Balinese Hinduism. Daily offerings thank the gods for peace and balance. Seeing them placed everywhere is a constant reminder of spiritual devotion. It's the heart of Balinese culture. One morning, we wandered through a village near Ubud and saw families placing offerings. A kind woman explained the flowers, representing gods and directions. The offering is gratitude, a sacrifice for harmony between gods, humans, and demons. This devotion is woven into every day. We learn to be respectful observers, understanding we were witnessing something sacred. This connection gives Bali a sense of peace. One of the greatest treasures you will find in Bali doesn't have a price tag and isn't listed in any guidebook. It is the incredible warmth and genuine hospitality of its people. From the moment we arrived, we were met with smiles that radiated a sincere and welcoming spirit. In Bali, community and human connection are paramount. We engaged with locals on a more personal level. This meant learning a few basic phrases in Bahasa Indonesia like terima kasih. We spent an afternoon at a small family-owned coffee plantation. The owner invited us to sit with his family on their porch sharing stories. This simple act of sharing time was far more valuable than any formal tour. One man insisted on personally leading us on his own motorbike to make sure we found our way. Connecting with local life is the key to unlocking an authentic Bali experience. This is the true beauty of Bali. It is an island that rewards curiosity and openness. The richest travel experiences are built on human connection, not on money spent. One of the most exciting parts of traveling is discovering the food, and in Bali, this is an adventure. The real heart of Balinese cuisine is found in its warungs, small, family-run eateries serving authentic, home-cooked Indonesian food at incredibly low prices. Eating at a warung is about tasting the real Bali, with recipes passed down through generations and experiencing genuine Balinese hospitality. The menu features classic dishes like nasi goreng, fried rice, and mie goreng, meaning fried noodles. We also tried nasi campur, a scoop of rice surrounded by a variety of dishes. The flavors were complex and vibrant. Many warungs operate with a buffet-style display. Point to the dishes you want to try. Each visit to a warung becomes a unique culinary journey. A good sign is always a crowd of local people. This is where you find the authentic taste of the island. Eating the warung way allowed us to feast on delicious food every day, keeping our spending low. To truly understand a country's food culture, you have to go to its source, the local market. In Bali, morning markets, or pasar pagi, are the vibrant, beating heart of every town and village. They spring to life well before sunrise as farmers and vendors arrive to set up their stalls, creating a chaotic and beautiful symphony of color, sound, and smell. Visiting a local market is an intense sensory experience. The air is thick with the scent of exotic spices, fresh herbs, and tropical fruits. The sounds of friendly haggling, chopping knives, and cheerful greetings fill the air. This is where local life unfolds in its most authentic form, offering a glimpse into the daily routines of the Balinese people. We made a point of waking up early one morning to visit the Ubud market before it transformed into the tourist-oriented art market it becomes later in the day. In the early hours, it belongs entirely to the locals. We navigated the narrow, crowded aisles, marveling at the sheer abundance of fresh produce. There were mountains of unfamiliar fruits like spiky rambutan, snakeskin salak, and the notoriously fragrant durian. Stalls were piled high with fresh chilies, fragrant lemongrass, galangal, and turmeric, the building blocks of Balinese cuisine. We watched as local women expertly selected their ingredients for the day's meals, their movements swift and purposeful. It was a fascinating and educational experience. The market is not just a place to buy raw ingredients, it's also one of the best places to find traditional Balinese breakfast and snacks. We discovered small stalls selling jaji Bali, an assortment of sweet cakes made from rice flour, coconut, and palm sugar, all wrapped in banana leaves. They were sticky, sweet, and absolutely delicious. We also tried baby guling, which is suckling pig, served fresh from a vendor who had been roasting it for hours. Eating alongside locals, sitting on a small plastic stool, made the food taste even better. It was an unfiltered, authentic culinary experience that cost us next to nothing. Visiting the market is about more than just food. It's about connection. We practiced our few words of Bahasa Indonesia, which always brought smiles and laughter from the vendors. Even without a shared language, a simple smile and gesture of interest go a long way. People were eager for us to try their products, often offering us free samples of fruit or a small snack. This morning adventure provided us with a deeper appreciation for the food we were eating in the warungs, as we could now recognize the fresh ingredients and understand the effort that went into preparing them. It's a must-do activity for any traveler wanting to connect with the true taste of Bali. Beyond the warungs and markets, Bali has a thriving street food scene with delicious and affordable eats. As evening falls, mobile food carts appear on street corners and in night markets, sending irresistible aromas into the night air. Choose vendors that are busy, especially with local customers, a good sign of quality and freshness. One of our favorites was satay, small skewers of marinated meat, grilled over hot coals and brushed with a rich, spicy peanut sauce. Another staple is bakso, You'll spot the bakso carts all over the island. For about $1, you get a steaming bowl of flavorful broth filled with tender meatballs, noodles, fried wontons, and fresh toppings. It's the ultimate Indonesian comfort food, perfect after a long day of exploring. Embracing street food is about embracing spontaneity, where a quick, delicious, and cheap meal is always just around the corner. The variety is endless, and each bite tells a story of the island's diverse culinary influences. By diving into Bali's street food scene, we stretched our budget while enjoying authentic and memorable meals. Finding the right place to stay in Bali is a big part of your travel budget. Beyond luxurious villas, budget-conscious travelers can find fantastic, affordable alternatives in locally owned guest houses, or losmen. For a fraction of the cost of a hotel room, you can get a clean, comfortable, and private room. Hosts are incredibly welcoming, sharing invaluable local knowledge. Staying in a homestay means your money goes directly to a local family, making your trip more sustainable. Another tip: be flexible with your location. Prices drop significantly just by moving a short distance from tourist hubs. For longer stays, guest houses and villa owners offer weekly or monthly rates. Committing to a longer stay secures a fantastic deal and lets you settle into the community. Getting around Bali can be an adventure and a key area to save money. Avoid expensive taxis and embrace ride-hailing apps like Gojek and Grab. They're a game-changer for budget travel. Book a car or Ojek scooter taxi. For ultimate freedom, rent a scooter. It's cost-effective and lets you discover hidden waterfalls and beaches. Safety is paramount. Have a driving permit and always wear a helmet. Choose local transport to save money and experience Bali authentically. Okay, so one of the best things about Bali is that so many of its most incredible experiences cost very little money, or are even completely free. The island's natural beauty is honestly its greatest asset, and this is a gift that's accessible to everyone, no matter what your budget looks like. Your days can be filled with unforgettable adventures without ever having to spend much at all. The most obvious free activity is simply enjoying the stunning beaches. You can spend an entire day swimming in the turquoise water, sunbathing on the golden sand, and exploring the coastline. From the lively shores of Kuta to the hidden coves around Uluwatu, each beach offers a different vibe and a new landscape to discover. Chasing waterfalls is another classic, low-cost Balinese adventure. The island's interior is dotted with dozens of spectacular waterfalls, each hidden away in a lush jungle setting. While some of the most famous ones have a small entrance fee, it's usually just $1 or $2, which goes towards the upkeep of the paths and facilities by the local community. We spent a day hiking to a series of waterfalls in the north, swimming in the cool, refreshing pools beneath them. The journey itself, through small villages and beautiful scenery, was just as rewarding as the destination. It's an active, exciting way to connect with Bali's raw, untamed nature. Exploring the island's endless rice paddies is another fantastic and honestly, totally free activity. While famous spots like Tegalalang ask for a small donation, there are countless other rice fields that you can wander through for free. We loved taking our scooter down random side roads and just seeing where we ended up. We would often find ourselves in the middle of vast, serene landscapes of green, with only the sound of the wind and the birds for company. These moments of quiet exploration, far from the tourist crowds, were some of the most peaceful and memorable of our entire trip. It's a perfect reminder that the best adventures are often the ones you don't plan for. Finally, don't underestimate the simple joy of watching the sunset. Every single evening, Bali puts on a world-class show, and the price of admission is absolutely nothing. Find a comfortable spot on the beach, on a cliff top, or overlooking a rice field, and just watch as the sky transforms into a masterpiece of color. This daily ritual is a huge part of the Bali experience, a moment for quiet reflection and gratitude. By filling your days with these simple, natural pleasures, beaches, waterfalls, rice fields, and sunsets, you can have an incredibly rich and fulfilling trip. It really proves that in Bali, the best things in life truly are, well, almost free. Traveling to Bali comes with a responsibility to be a respectful guest. Understanding local customs and etiquette is key. Dress appropriately by covering shoulders and knees when visiting temples. Be mindful of the head as sacred and feet as less so. Use your right hand when giving or receiving. Avoid stepping on the Kanang Sari offerings. Give space during prayers. Embrace the relaxed pace of life. Patience is key. Respecting these customs fosters positive interactions. Being a responsible tourist in Bali goes beyond cultural etiquette. It's about making conscious choices that positively impact the environment and local community. Minimize plastic consumption by using reusable water bottles and shopping bags. Support the local economy by eating at warungs, staying in family homestays, and buying from local artisans. Be mindful of your environmental footprint when enjoying Bali's natural wonders. Follow the leave no trace principle. Use reef-safe sunscreen. Respect wildlife by keeping a safe distance. Travel with purpose, asking how your presence can be a positive force. Leave this island paradise even more beautiful than you found it. Our journey across Bali has come to an end, but the memories will last a lifetime. We asked, can you experience Bali's magic on a budget? The answer is yes. This island offers incredible contrasts. We surfed in Kuta, relaxed in Canggu, and explored Tagalang's rice terraces. We discovered hidden waterfalls and watched a kekak dance at Uluwatu Temple. Bali's treasures are accessible to everyone. We ate at local warungs and markets, enjoying nasi campur and satay. Food became a bridge to the heart of Bali. This journey was about connection and respect. We embraced local transport and stayed in family guest houses. The more we embraced the local way of life, the more Bali revealed its beautiful soul. So as we reflect on this incredible journey, I hope you feel inspired. I hope you see that a trip to Bali is not just a distant dream reserved for lottery winners or luxury honeymooners. It is an achievable, accessible adventure waiting for you. This island has a unique ability to cater to every type of traveler and every size of budget. The key is to travel with curiosity, flexibility, and a willingness to step just slightly off the well-trodden tourist path. The real magic of Bali is found in the simple moments: a shared smile with a market vendor, the taste of a perfectly ripe mango, the sound of gamelan music drifting on the evening air, and the breathtaking beauty of a sunset over the ocean. My goal with this series was to give you the tools and the confidence to plan your own affordable trip. Remember the core principles: stay in local guest houses, eat at warungs, use ride-hailing apps or rent a scooter, and fill your days with the countless free and cheap natural wonders the island has to offer. Learn a few words of the local language, always wear a smile, and approach every interaction with respect and openness. If you do this, you will be rewarded with an experience that is far richer and more meaningful than any prepackaged luxury tour could ever provide. You will create your own unique story, full of personal discoveries and genuine connections. This journey has reaffirmed my belief that travel is one of the most powerful forces for good in the world. It breaks down barriers, fosters understanding, and reminds us of our shared humanity. Bali is a special place that exemplifies this. It's an island that teaches you about balance, gratitude, and the importance of community. It will challenge you, inspire you, and ultimately it will change you for the better, if you let it. The adventure doesn't have to be expensive to be life-changing. In fact, it is often in the moments of simplicity and resourcefulness that we find the most profound and lasting memories. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning, start saving, and start dreaming of your own Balinese adventure. This paradise is more accessible than you think, and it is ready to welcome you with open arms. I hope this journey has shown you the way, providing a roadmap to experience the very best of this incredible island without breaking the bank. The world is full of beautiful places like this, waiting to be explored. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Now it's your turn to go out and create your own. Remember to comment and subscribe.